In this presentation, we are covering sports turf reinforcement methods. Reinforcement methods and materials. Sports pitch construction can vary depending on the factors such as budget, climate, soil type, and desired level of playability. Here are some of the common types of football pitch constructions and reinforcements. We have hybrid pitches, which can be stitched or carpets. Some of the bigger brands are Sis and Desso. There are others available. We have materials such as fiber sands and fiber elastics, and cork and rubber infills. What are hybrid pitches? Hybrid pitches combine natural grass with synthetic fibers. The grass grows through a matrix of synthetic fibers, providing added stability and durability. Reinforcements include the same component as natural grass pitches, with additional maintenance to assure that the synthetic fibers remain intact and functional. These, as I mentioned, can be stitched or carpet systems. Most hybrid pitches will have around 5 to 10% of plastic within the pitch. On the picture on the right, we have a diagram of a Sis stitch pitch, how far the stitching goes down into the profile and how the roots then weave around that stitching to help stabilize the surface. Hybrid stitch pitches, so you'll often see mentioned Sisgrass or Desso Grassmaster. These are hybrid pitches. They are natural sports grass pitches that are injected with millions of 20-centimeter deep artificial turf blades. These fibers will help reduce wear on the natural grasses and create a stable playing surface within the grass roots, intertwining within those fibers below the surface. There are 3 videos in this presentation, which I will link below. Hybrid carpet pitches. Carpet pitches are made up of synthetic turf fibers woven into the backing material and laid directly onto the standard pitch base. So this is usually onto the sand or root zone layer prior to any turf being seeded. This is then infilled with a root zone mix and sown with grass seeds to infill between the fiber blades. Within days, the grass seeds will germinate and grow between the synthetic fibers through the backing and form a reinforced natural playing surface. This method can also be used in a lay and play situation, as we can see on the top right with the Hero turf, where it is grown off-site, cut as a usual turf would be, and then transported in rolls to the playing surface. Fiber sand and fiber elastics. These are reinforced silica sand products that provide extra stability to the turf surface. The polypropylene fibers and elastic fibers for fiber elastic are added in at random distributions throughout the sand, and this produces a very cohesive material. This in turn reinforces the root zone, resulting in a tighter surface that is more resilient to divots and wear. The issue with fiber sands is they become very difficult to recycle and separate from that sand profile once they have been introduced. Cork and rubber infills, typically used on artificial pitches. Cork and rubber infills have started to move into natural turf pitches due to their ability to create a softer surface. They also help to hold the profile together once the roots bind to that surface. Many tests have been done over the years, with cork being the market leader due to having significantly less impact on the environment than the equivalent rubber infill. Rubber is typically made of recycled tires and the cork is bark from cork trees. However, the cork is typically more expensive. Sustainability. Each of these products has its own lifespan dependent on wear, location, and weather, and the industry is aware that creating 5+ tons of plastic material per pitch, or possibly more if there is a carpet, is not a sustainable manner moving forward. However, a lot of work has been done to make these practices more sustainable, and some of the leading places that are doing that are the likes of Wembley Stadium with Carl Stanley Again, there is a video that will be linked below. Finally, what are the legal and regulatory requirements which may affect us while working with reinforcements or materials? We have PUA, provision and use of work equipment, COSH, control of substances hazardous to health, health and safety at work, manual handling, Environment Act, Road Traffic Act, and the Wildlife and Countryside Act. This is not an extensive list. There may also be others which will cover you dependent on your workplace and scenario.